Sophia was a bright and spirited 14-year-old girl, full of dreams and a love for music that transcended words. Born deaf, she had never heard the songs that made her heart race, but that didn't stop her from adoring Elvis Presley. His music filled her with joy, and she often imagined the melodies flowing through her body like a river of energy. With every performance she attended, Sophia felt as if she could connect with the rhythm by feeling the vibrations beneath her feet. The bass thumping in the ground and the energy from the crowd created an electric atmosphere that made her heart flutter with excitement. On this particular evening, she arrived at an Elvis concert with stars in her eyes, thrilled to be part of something so special. As the lights dimmed and the crowd erupted in cheers, Sophia found herself swaying gently in the back row, her face lit up with a radiant smile. She was lost in her own world, feeling the pulse of the music resonate through everything around her. Little did she know that this night would become unforgettable, not just for her but for everyone present. Sophia's love for Elvis was about to bring about a moment that would change her life forever. As Sophia entered the concert venue, her heart raced with excitement. The air buzzed with anticipation, and she could feel the energy radiating from the crowd like a warm embrace. Bright lights danced around the room, reflecting off the eager faces of fans waiting to see their idol. Sophia's eyes sparkled as she took in the vibrant atmosphere, each moment amplifying her enthusiasm. Finding her spot in the back row, she planted her feet firmly on the ground. As the concert began, she could sense the low rumble of the bass through the floor, sending delightful shivers up her spine. The vibrations pulsed beneath her, and she felt as if the music was wrapping around her like a comforting blanket. She closed her eyes for a moment, letting the rhythm flow through her body, imagining the melodies soaring above her. With every thump and beat, she swayed gently, a big smile spreading across her face. Even though she had never heard Elvis sing, she could picture him on stage, his voice echoing through the hall. This was more than just a concert for her. It was a chance to connect with something beautiful that transcended sound. Little did she know that this joy was just the beginning of an unforgettable experience that night. The concert hall was buzzing with energy, a sea of fans eagerly waiting for their idol to take the stage. Colorful lights flashed and flickered, creating a dazzling display that matched the excitement in the air. People clapped and cheered, their voices blending into a joyful chorus that filled every corner of the venue. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of anticipation, happiness, and love for the music they adored. As the opening notes played, the crowd erupted in wild applause, their cheers echoing off the walls. Sophia felt the vibrations thrum through the floor, intensifying her excitement. The bass reverberated like a heartbeat, pulling everyone closer together in this shared experience. Each thump sent waves of energy through her body, and she couldn't help but sway to the rhythm. Around her, fans sang along passionately, their voices rising as if they were part of one big family united by Elvis's music. Some waved banners while others danced with abandon, celebrating the moment together. For Sophia, every cheer and clap felt like a connection to something larger than herself, a celebration of life itself. As she stood among this vibrant crowd, Sophia's heart swelled with joy, knowing she was part of something truly special and magical that night. Little did she know how deeply this moment would touch her life. As the music filled the air, Sophia found a cozy spot in the back row, surrounded by enthusiastic fans. She stood there, embracing the moment, her heart soaring with every beat she felt through the floor. Although she couldn't hear the songs, the vibrations surged beneath her feet like tiny waves of joy, amplifying her excitement. With a wide smile lighting up her face, Sophia began to sway gently along with the rhythm that pulsed in her surroundings. Her movements were soft and carefree, as if she were dancing to a silent melody that only she could sense. The roar of the crowd faded into a comforting hum around her. It was as if she and everyone else were sharing a secret language of happiness. Sophia closed her eyes briefly, focusing on the vibrations coursing through her body. Each beat felt like a warm hug, connecting her to the spirit of Elvis's music. She soaked in the joy radiating from those around her. The cheers, laughter, and clapping formed an invisible bond that tied everyone together. In that simple yet profound moment of sway and smile, Sophia felt completely alive and immersed in happiness. With every second, she knew she was part of something special, something that would forever be etched in her memory, and it made her feel unstoppable. As the concert continued, Elvis moved across the stage, engaging with his fans and pouring his heart into every song. The energy was palpable, and he could see the joy on the faces of those in the audience. But amidst the sea of enthusiastic fans, one person caught his eye: Sophia. He noticed her in the back row, quietly swaying with a radiant smile that lit up her face. While others were singing and dancing loudly, Sophia stood out with her gentle movements and pure happiness. In that moment, she seemed to embody the spirit of the music itself, lost in a world where sound didn't matter as much as feeling. Elvis's heart swelled with warmth at her joyful reaction. He paused mid-song, captivated by the connection he felt with her. The crowd hushed, sensing something special was happening. With a nod from Elvis, the spotlight shifted, illuminating Sophia in a warm glow. The audience gasped in surprise and delight as they turned to see who had captured Elvis's attention so fully. They could feel the magic of the moment unfolding as he smiled at her, inviting her to join him on stage. In that instant, Sophia's world collided beautifully with his, two souls united by love for music, creating a memory that would last forever. As the spotlight illuminated Sophia, the entire atmosphere shifted. The crowd held its breath, feeling the weight of the moment as Elvis paused his music. It was as if time stood still, allowing everyone to witness this unique connection between the two. Sophia's heart raced with both excitement and disbelief, her eyes wide with wonder. She had never expected to be recognized in such a magical way. Elvis smiled warmly at her, his gaze filled with genuine affection and admiration. He gestured for her to come closer, inviting her to join him on stage. In that instant, Sophia felt a rush of emotions: joy, surprise, and an overwhelming sense of belonging. This was a dream come true, a moment she would cherish forever. The crowd erupted in cheers and applause, their excitement mingling with the energy radiating from the stage. As Sophia made her way forward, she could feel their support enveloping her like a warm hug. Each step brought her closer to Elvis and further away from any doubts she might have had about being different. When she reached him, he gently took her hand and placed it on his guitar. Suddenly, she could feel the vibrations more intensely than ever before, the rhythm pulsing through her fingertips as he began to play again. This extraordinary connection between them transformed the concert into an unforgettable experience that celebrated music's power to unite hearts and souls. As the spotlight focused on Sophia, she felt a rush of surprise and joy overwhelm her senses. The bright light enveloped her, and for a moment, it felt like she was the only person in the world. Thousands of fans around her cheered loudly, their excitement creating a wave of energy that surged through the air. It was a surreal experience, feeling so special and seen in front of such a large crowd. Sophia's heart raced as she looked out at the sea of faces, all smiling and applauding her. She had come to love Elvis's music through vibrations, but now she was being lifted by the sheer warmth of their encouragement. It was as if each cheer was a personal tribute to her joy, and she couldn't help but beam with happiness. Elvis's warm smile reassured her, making her feel important in this moment. As he gestured for her to join him, she took a deep breath, grounding herself in the reality that this was happening. With every step toward the stage, Sophia felt more alive than ever before, leaving behind any doubts or fears. The connection between her and Elvis deepened. It was a celebration not only of music but also of individuality and courage. Standing there, bathed in light and surrounded by support, she knew this moment would be cherished forever, an unforgettable part of her journey. With the stage set and the crowd buzzing with excitement, Elvis smiled more broadly as he extended his hand toward Sophia. "Come on up here," he called, his voice warm and inviting. The moment felt surreal for Sophia, who had only dreamed of being so close to her idol. As she stepped forward, the cheers from the audience grew louder, enveloping her in a wave of support that made her heart race. Elvis's gesture was more than just an invitation. It was a chance for Sophia to experience his music in a way few could imagine. As she climbed onto the stage, she could feel the vibrations even stronger now, each beat resonating through her body like a heartbeat echoing in time with her own. The lights danced around them, creating an atmosphere that felt almost magical. When she reached him, Elvis knelt slightly to be at her level and gently took her hand, placing it on his guitar. "Feel this," he encouraged softly. In that moment, Sophia could sense not just the rhythm but the passion behind the music, the very essence of what Elvis created for his fans. It was as if she had been given a window into his world, feeling every strum and thump as he played. Sophia's eyes lit up with joy as she realized how special this experience was. She was no longer just a spectator. She was part of something beautiful and transformative, a unique bond forged through music that would forever change her life. As Sophia stood on stage, the world melted away, leaving just her and Elvis in that moment. When she placed her hand on his guitar, the vibrations surged through her like electric currents, awakening a new level of connection to the music she loved. Each strum resonated not only in her hand but deep within her heart, filling her with a sense of wonder and belonging. Elvis began to sing softly, his rich voice emanating a warmth that wrapped around her like a gentle embrace. Although she couldn't hear the notes in the traditional sense, Sophia felt every rhythm pulse through her body. The music was alive, each beat communicated with her soul, expressing emotions beyond words. It was as if Elvis was singing just for her, sharing a slice of his world filled with passion and creativity. The audience watched in emotional silence, their collective breath held as they witnessed this extraordinary connection unfold on stage. Sophia's face lit up with pure joy. Tears of happiness brimmed in her eyes as she absorbed every moment. Surrounded by love and support from both Elvis and the crowd, she felt truly special. This experience would forever be etched in her memory, a defining moment that celebrated not only music but also the power of connection and the beauty of feeling deeply, despite limitations. As she basked in that magic, everything around her faded away except for the love and rhythm that beat strong within her. As Sophia stood on stage with Elvis, the crowd fell into a hushed silence, captivated by the intimacy of the moment unfolding before them. Each person felt the power of their connection, a moment that reached beyond the music itself. The audience held their breath, fully immersed in the energy radiating from the pair, sharing in something profound and deeply emotional. They watched Sophia's beaming smile, a reflection of pure joy and wonder, as she experienced music in a way that few could comprehend. In that silence, there was a collective understanding, an acknowledgement of how special this moment was, not just for Sophia but for everyone present. Strangers became united in their shared admiration and support for her courage. Some audience members wiped away tears as they could feel the love and acceptance pouring from both Elvis and Sophia. Each heartbeat resonated like a drum, echoing through the venue as Elvis continued to play. It was more than just sound, it became an expression of hope and unity. In that beautiful stillness, where time seemed to pause, it was clear that this moment transcended ordinary concert experiences. It became a celebration of individuality and strength. Together they were part of something much larger, a symphony of connection woven together by emotions that celebrated life itself. With every note played, the bond between them deepened, leaving an indelible mark on everyone's hearts present that night. As Elvis continued to play, Sophia's face radiated with an overwhelming smile that brightened the entire stage. Her eyes sparkled with joy, reflecting not just her happiness but the deep connection she felt in that moment. The cheers and applause from the audience became a tapestry woven with admiration for her courage and spirit. Though she couldn't hear the music in the traditional sense, Sophia felt its essence enveloping her, resonating through the vibrations of the guitar and the rhythm pulsing beneath her feet. Each strum echoed her heartbeat, creating a beautiful harmony between her emotions and the energy of the crowd. Her wide smile illustrated the profound impact music had on her life. It was a reminder that joy could be found beyond sound. In that instant, Sophia embodied the power of music to transcend barriers, showing everyone that it could unite people in remarkable ways. The audience couldn't help but respond to her happiness, their applause growing louder as they celebrated with her. They saw a young girl who had overcome challenges and embraced life with open arms. In this shared moment of joy, the crowd felt a collective bond, reinforcing the unifying power of music in all its forms. Sophia's beaming smile became a symbol of hope and resilience, leaving an indelible mark on every heart in the arena. This magical night would forever remind them all of the beauty found in connection and celebration. As Elvis finished his song, a moment of profound silence enveloped the venue. The audience held their breath, fully absorbed in the emotions radiating from Sophia and the intimate connection they had just witnessed. It felt as if time had stood still, creating a powerful bond that united everyone in shared admiration for the young girl who had shone so brightly on stage. Then, like a wave breaking upon the shore, the silence shattered into roaring applause. The crowd erupted in cheers, a cacophony of joy and celebration that filled the air. It was as if they were collectively exhaling after holding their breath for too long, letting their emotions flow freely. Each clap and cheer was a testament to Sophia's courage and the magical moment that had just unfolded before them. Sophia's beaming smile illuminated her face, and she soaked in the support from the audience, feeling their love wrap around her like a warm blanket. The applause wasn't just for Elvis or the music, it was a celebration of hope, resilience, and the extraordinary power of connection. As she stood there, overwhelmed with happiness, the unity of the crowd reinforced the idea that music transcends barriers, bringing people together in ways beyond sound. This unforgettable experience transformed not just Sophia but everyone present, leaving a lasting impression deep in their hearts. The concert became not only a night of entertainment, but also a beautiful reminder of what connection truly means. As the applause gradually faded, both Sophia and Elvis took a moment to reflect on the significance of what had just transpired. For Sophia, this experience was not merely about being on stage with her idol. It was a powerful affirmation of her identity and love for music. She had always felt a connection to Elvis's songs through vibrations, but now she had felt the music in an entirely new way, through the warmth and passion shared in that intimate moment. It showed her that joy could exist beyond sound and that her unique perspective was valuable. For Elvis, witnessing Sophia's radiant smile and genuine happiness was profoundly moving. As an artist, he had always aimed to touch lives through his music, but seeing the impact of his performance on someone so special reaffirmed his purpose. In inviting Sophia onto the stage, he had created a bridge between worlds, a reminder that music is a universal language that transcends barriers of sound. This unforgettable encounter resonated deeply within everyone present, transforming the concert into a collective celebration of resilience, hope, and connection. The audience felt inspired by Sophia's courage and spirit, realizing that life is enriched by moments of understanding and support. Together, they emerged from this experience changed, forever united by the beauty of music and its ability to create bonds that last a lifetime. The evening had unfolded into a beautiful celebration of music, love, and unexpected connections. For Sophia, the experience was nothing short of transformative, proving that her passion for Elvis's songs could transcend the barriers of sound. Her radiant smile and joyful spirit not only touched the hearts of those in attendance but also served as a reminder of the inclusive power of music. Elvis, too, found inspiration in this remarkable moment. By inviting Sophia to share the stage with him, he demonstrated that music is a universal language capable of creating profound bonds between individuals from different walks of life. The magic of that night emphasized how vulnerability and courage can forge connections that uplift and unite us all. As the crowd celebrated together, their applause became a collective anthem of hope and resilience. Each cheer echoed the sentiment that everyone deserves to be seen and celebrated, regardless of their circumstances. The concert became a testament to the beauty found in diversity and the human experience. In the end, it was not just about music, it was about belonging, loving, and embracing one another. This night would remain etched in the memory of everyone present, a powerful reminder that through music, we can transform lives and create moments filled with joy and connection that last a lifetime. Sophia and Elvis's shared experience illuminated the incredible potential for empathy in each person's journey, inviting all to cherish the unexpected magic that can unfold in life.